Hey everyone, Action here. In this episode, we are gonna develop a brand new type of battleship in order to defeat our enemies. I think I've built a little more than I can chew, declaring war against our neighbors. However, these battleships are incredibly effective in battle. Paired with that, the Void One crisis has decided to appear, so we're gonna have to utilize some of our battleship fleet to take them out. But first, we need to set up a proper economy to build them. The Arturian renowned Paragon has appeared to us. However, he's not the kind of leader we want right now. So we'll dismiss you for now, guy. Maybe later. We finished the mega engineering technology, and soon we'll be able to get Science Nexus. For some reason, the Armonican unity has opened borders to us, just as we were sending our fleets to attack them. Interesting. The world of Koros has been encased, and it is now a glorious ecumenopolis. So we should replace all of the factory arcologies for foundry ones. We'll have two, should be fine. And we now get the bonuses from the Ecumonopolis, 20% resources from jobs, and 15% pop growth speed. Very good bonuses. So our plan right now is to finish the Science Nexus technology, build it, gonna basically double our research. We currently have 132 research speed, which is very good. However, we are stuck with 3 planets for a very long time, and that's gonna hinder our progress tremendously. However, we need to get more influence in order to claim some systems from the fallen empires and therefore activate our relic ship as quickly as possible. We still need to declare 12 more wars, and if we have the influence to instantly declare on every single one of the fallen empires, that only means 40 more years until we have it maxed out. But until then, yeah, it's a tough scenario. We have declared war on the Armonican, and they will become our first vassal. Oh, energy shortage. Missed a war. That's not good, right? But yeah, it's kind of messy because our generator world is, well, not fully developed, to say it that way. Yeah, it's not gonna be so easy to win this war because we are at war with 2 empires, and our relative navy strength isn't that high. So we're gonna have to conquer a lot of systems in order to get the occupation necessary to win the war. Go ship weapons damage this time. Oh, we're gonna help them a little bit by just destroying the void worm that is orbital bombarding their home planet. Just our strike craft. It is taking way too long for our fleets to move between our frontiers. I really need to have more rare crystals production so we can build the hyper relays. Have the Science Nexus technology researched. That's built here in the system, very far away from everything. Now this will be an interesting battle. So we have only 2 battleships against 2 cruisers, 9 destroyers, 13 frigates and 24 corvettes, as well as a starbase with 4 defensive platforms, and we don't have the rare resources to activate our edicts, otherwise our economy will crash. So yeah, those 2 battleships are on their own.
Science Division.
Oh, we are already taking heavy damage. Very tough battle. But at least we didn't lose a single ship. Oh, gateway travel. So we won't even need the hyper relays after all. They wanna bully us. Nope. As a matter of fact, we'll just declare war. What we need to conquer first. Let's claim a system. Declare war.
Standing by.
And we now surrender. We finished the Harmony tradition as for our next Ascension perk, our obvious choice is gonna be Master Builders. So we can finish up our Science Nexus quicker and unlock the Galactic Wonders Ascension perk. We can claim another Fallen Empire system, right? Let's declare war.
Standing by to commence offense.
0 influence.
Repeat, weapons free.
Now let's sue for peace. How many do we have on our chipset already? 10% research speed and 10% ship weapons damage. Good. Oh, that's interesting. So 2 leviathans in range of one of our biggest fleets. You know what that means. Let's first kill the Stellarite Devourer, and then we'll move on the Void Spawn.
Fleet action underway.
But it's
Science
taking some
Division report
damage.
Success.
It deals a lot of damage. Yeah, but overall we just destroyed it. Because the Stellarite was so strong, we have to repair our fleet. Let's retreat to the Orim system. However, I'm afraid that the Tarrier fleet from the Armonicans is gonna catch up to us. At least they don't have a lot of frigates, only 9. So we should be fine, I guess. Oh, their fleet catched up, but yeah, they are not even near our strength right now. Jump drives, that's great. But the Void Worms, 40,000 fleet power. They seem to be on our enemy's side, as always. But I think that our fleet can take them out. It's only 2 Void Troikas, right? Shouldn't be that hard. But they're just lost in the battle. They don't even know what to do. Just getting kited by the battleships. Easy peasy. Moving on. Our fleet is now repaired, so we can go and grab the Void Spawn. We need to send a scientist to research the Stellar Devourer. Let's send you, Jal Jidar. Battleships against the Void Spawn.
Engaging enemy station.
Seems to be a lot tougher than the Stellar Devourer. At least it's not taking much damage. Yeah, but it also doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's tanky, but not very damage dealer. Oh, they made a huge mistake, and now they're gonna pay for it. They jumped a very large fleet into our main force. That's just gonna be a slaughter. Yep. For our next tradition, it is imperative we go for the diplomacy one, so we can form the federation quickly enough to get all of the bonuses before the crisis spawn. The birth of the galactic community. Great day for the galaxy. Yay! Our goal of the galactic community will be to become the custodian and perhaps even the emperor if things go well. Purge of the void spawn and more unity for us. So who of the AI empires are we gonna pick to be our friends? Where are you? On the other side of the galaxy. Let's improve relations, open borders, and work our way into forming a federation. Oh, we found their fleet, finally. There they are, 150 vessels. We have 5 battleships. Yeah, and this fleet got kinda boxed in, right? Let's try to retreat first, but I don't think we'll be able to. At least not in time. Yeah, they're going after us, but I think we're faster though.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Let's support the creation of the galactic market. This way we'll be able to buy a lot more than this, I guess. Oh, they engaged our fleet. We are not fast enough. Let me just... Now that we have stabilized our economy a little bit, we can try to activate some edicts and make them a little bit stronger. But I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Alright. We're winning. No way.
Engaging enemy station. Spaceport reports enemy.
They're lost. They don't know what to do. We are simply faster than them. Our battleships have 228 speed, and their destroyers have only 180, their frigates 150, and their corvettes 206. I wonder if we merge the two fleets, we can take out the Voidworm system. They have around, what, a 300k fleet here? because by taking them out, we gain a modifier to our unit production.
Have been
We
established
met the
with the alien
curator,
empire.
let's hire them, and ask about some mysteries so we get
Spaceport
more
reports enemy contact.
positive opinion. And now that we have sufficient opinion, we can recruit one of their scientists. For attacking the Void War, it was kind of bad because we jumped right at one of them. Yeah, it's not very clean fight. Let's see if the other battleships can make this up. This battle we're gonna lose. What? We're being attacked by the Void Worms. Oh, I didn't see that. Where are they coming from? We have designed our X-class battleships, which will basically have a spinal mount, alongside some missiles to completely swarm the enemy's point's defenses, leaving our strike craft open to fire. We're also gonna have jump drives so we can sneakily jump right behind our enemies and make a quick attack. We have more than 330 speed, which is higher than most vessels in the galaxy at this point, and we are very tanky. So let's start the production of 10 of these, which will be our first fleet of the X class. And I think that these Void Worms are moving towards our
Mining station
shipyard. And here on the Osmodin, we'll build another 20 of them. And because we have only 360 naval cap, it is time we start upgrading our star bases to fortress and increasing our naval cap. Now, one thing that I don't understand is I've built a Dyson swarm, however, I cannot collect the resources. Unfortunate. Yeah, I want to claim those systems, right? They're gonna be mine at the end of the war. We have built our first habitat on Alpha Centauri Prime, because, yeah, most of our planets are almost filled to the brim, and we need more room to expand. Our Grand Archive is completed. Let's activate some of the good ones, which are not many to be honest. I got pretty much just trash artifacts. Only 3 good ones. And not so great as well, just alright ones. Now Zonder, that's a good commander. He's gonna be very useful for our frigate fleets later on. Let's already utilize him to take out the Void Worms on our brand new X-class battleships. Now the enigmatic decoder is gonna come in handy for our X battleships, and it is time we claim a system and declare war. Render again. It is very unfortunate that the other fallen empires are so far away from us. I'm almost certain that if we crack this egg, it's gonna spawn a void spawn. So I already mobilized one of our battleship fleets nearby in order to kill it, if that happens to be the case. We just need to conquer one more system and we should vassalize the Armonican unity. There we go. There we have it. The Armonican is now our subject. They have become a protectorate because of their low technological level. And we gotta wait until they have a higher tech level, so they become our vassal, and then we shift them to Scholarium. But until then, they will be just suckling it up on our resources and on our tech. So yeah, everyone, we managed to conquer the Armonicans. We also expanded our rulerships. We still need a little bit more, right? Especially the officials in order to get more resources from jobs. But so far we are doing pretty fine. Our tech is kinda slow at the moment. We are sitting at almost 2k tech. It fluctuates between 1 and 2k. And our goal for the next video will be to get this tech level from 1k to 5k and also to form a federation. In the Galactic community, we need to be a little bit careful because of our influence. We wanna utilize all of it to just declare war on the Hazarian Chroniclers as quickly as possible all the time. So yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next videos. And I'll see you guys next time.